The Trump administration admits canceling grants to states that did not vote for him. That's the headline from the New York Times, reported by Tony Rahm and Brad Plumer from Washington. When the Trump administration canceled more than $7.5 billion in Biden-era federal grants for clean energy projects last October, officials framed the move as an urgent corrective to protect taxpayer funds from waste. But in little-noticed court documents filed this month, federal officials acknowledged that they had terminated the funding based solely on political criteria targeting projects in states represented by Democrats that had voted for Kamala Harris, the Democratic presidential nominee, in the 2024 election. The admission shows how President Trump has weaponized the provision of federal education, energy, health, housing, and infrastructure aid in his second term. Far from rooting out the sort of misspending that Mr. Trump sees as rife in Washington, the White House has instead sought to leverage the budget as a tool to assist its allies or as a cudgel to hurt the president's foes. The saga illustrates the stakes as the Trump administration completes a set of rules that would provide the president even greater control over more than $1 trillion in annual federal grants. To critics, the new regulation would only make it easier for Mr. Trump to strike wider tranches of congressionally approved funding over political differences. Devin O'Connor, a senior fellow at the Center on Budget and Policy Priorities, a left-leaning group who previously served in the Biden administration, said the risk that the Trump administration is willing to go to extreme lengths to politicize grant-making is not a hypothetical. He added that if they are willing to be that blatant about it in court filings, then we should take seriously when they put forward a framework that would allow for the extreme politicization of grant-making across all of the federal government. The White House did not respond to requests for comment. The administration's latest concession about the grants came in a lawsuit filed by a group of California researchers challenging various federal agencies that have canceled Biden-era funding. After reviewing its spending, the Energy Department last fall created a list that recommended canceling more than 600 grants awarded by the Biden administration for a wide range of novel energy projects. That list included funding for projects in states represented by both Republicans and Democrats. But in October, the White House Budget Office, led by Russell T. Vought, terminated only 284 of those grants. In a social media post announcing the news, Mr. Vought pointed to the motivations. Nearly $8 billion in green new scam funding to fuel the left's climate agenda is being canceled, he said. This targeted approach, canceling grants only in Democratic-led states while sparing similar projects in Republican states, underscores the political nature of the decision. The court filing makes explicit what critics have long alleged, that federal spending is being used as a political weapon. That's the latest from the New York Times. Thanks for listening.